What up, you guys? It's your girl, Tahira, Mother of the Ages. I am your supernatural quantum healer, spiritual teacher. I am the author of The Great Expansion, a cosmic Bible for the ages, book one, The Ego Divide. Please support me and go pick that up on Amazon. Guys, we're going to get into another message that I received about Miss Kate Middleton, guys. So, I really don't even come here to really do Kate Middleton content unless either spirit moves me, and I typically get my messages in the wee hours of the morning. And so we talk a lot about this in our Ascension program. There's 2 times of the day where you are naturally in a state of hypnosis, and you can become an observer of your thoughts, and you can get messages that way. So basically, girl, anybody is psychic. We all have access to the infinite field of potentiality, to the quantum field. So this is where I receive a lot of my messages. And it's very interesting. So I saw, because you guys know that about 3-4 weeks ago, I'm not sure, but you can look at my Royals playlist. I put a video out talking about Kate Middleton's consciousness being extracted. And I think a few days ago, I think her name is Salone Bella. You guys say she's like the psychic guru here on YouTube. She actually said the same thing, that basically, in a nutshell, that Kate Middleton's consciousness has been extracted out. I'm going to link my other video, and it was very detailed. It was talking about how that trooping of the colors, how I saw for a split moment when Kate Middleton went and got out of that carriage, in a split moment, I saw the Queen Elizabeth hunched over like an old lizard, like for like just a split second. That's what I saw. This is how I knew that they have been tinkering around with her consciousness. Starting back, guys, we're gonna recap this whole thing, because in truth, we were all expecting like a clone body, and we're gonna get to that. But we didn't know what to expect. Some people were expecting one thing, other people were expecting something else. But in truth, guys, they have been tinkering around with her consciousness for a very long time. Starting back in February, I started talking about the mind control. I was seeing images of Kate in a dungeon with, like, an old school like cap on they used to use back in the day for mind control. This is how spirit shows it to me, right? This is what I was seeing. And it was like a dungeon where it was kind of like damp. And it was kind of like, those old school chairs that they like chain you up to. They put this cap on you and they start sending you frequencies, right? This is what I started to see. This was back in February when I started to actually report on this. I started seeing it in January, but to be honest, I didn't even know that this was a thing. I never did this sort of content, and I actually recorded the video, but I didn't put it out for like a week later because I just did not think it was relevant. But then I'm like, whoa, the world really cares about this issue. And so spirit started showing me more and more. So this is the way. How? You guys are wondering, well, how are they getting away with this? How are they extracting consciousness? It sounds so far-fetched, but guys, ancient civilizations have been doing this for a very long time. In fact, you guys need to pick up my book. There has been many versions of humanity. And in my cosmic Bible, it details a civilization that this humanity was actually formed by. And I say formed and not created, because there's a difference between being a creator of something and being a maker. So we have a maker of this humanity, right? That we are all, partaking in now. So I say that to say that they've been doing this forever. This is how we've gotten different versions of humanity. So when you see the Katie Clone 3.0 with a different aura, it's changed her aura with a different energetic signature. Remember, I said this eye, her right eye, was calibrated to a different frequency than what her left eye was calibrated to. I said all of this in that video where I said I saw Kate Middleton's spirit leave and what's her name? Queen Elizabeth, little leopard self, emerge, right? So they have this thing down, y'all, where they can actually separate the right and left hemisphere And I know that this is to be true because as a quantum healer, I deal with the left and right hemisphere of the body. Even as a hypnotherapist, I deal with right brain, left brain. I do some testing in our first session to find out how you take in information. Are you more right brain or left brain? And then spiritually, I start to really divide the cells, uh, the body into the left hemisphere and right hemisphere because it tells a story. And I say that to say, this is how they deal with consciousness. So when I saw, what's her name? Lizard? uh, Elizabeth, Queen Elizabeth. I saw on the left eye of Kate Middleton that this left eye was calibrated to a different frequency of the right eye. And then I saw a picture of the Queen, and it was the same thing. It was the same energy signature, right? And it was very interesting that it showed up on the left side. The left side is the more dense side. It's the more physical. This tells me that the consciousness of the Queen Elizabeth is definitely in Kate's body. It's on the left hemisphere because it shows up the left side. It shows the denseness of what's going on. The right side shows the spiritual, right? So, when I talk about extracting the consciousness, it's this has been going on for a long time. I just start picking it up back in January, reporting on it in February. But how long have they been doing this? They've been doing this to her for a long time because Spirit said this is the third version of Kate. That's why I keep saying Katie Clone 3.0. This is the third version. Like I keep saying, if you don't have your consciousness, the consciousness you started off with, because you're hardware. This body is hardware. You're like the way you are, right, is the software. It's the program that you're running. The software is your consciousness. I mean, if you remove any part of your consciousness, it's no longer you. This is what I've been saying. And I'm setting all this up is because when I was in this time, this natural time throughout the day when you can be in a natural hypnotic state, a light hypnotic state, Spirit showed me that every time Kate Middleton puts on a dress to go in public, it is in fact a body bag. Every time we see a dress, and Spirit showed me a black dress, and it was weird. It was like being zipped down, like on the side, almost like Spirit wanted to reveal to me this is a corpse, But Spirit said every time she puts a dress on, we're seeing a body bag. We're not seeing Kate, guys. I know that the Katie Clone 3.0 looks very, very real, but we are not our bodies. And I really can't determine if that body, to me, that body does appear to be Kate's body, but it does look to have been through some resurrection or correction or restoration, right? Which I was channeling in one of the other videos, restoration hardware, right? But if your consciousness has been extracted, even if your consciousness and memories have been tinkered with and taken out, it's no longer you. You are nothing more than your spirit consciousness. The left side of your body is, more of the matrix program. It's not really you. The right side, which is like your spirit, your higher knowledge, right? Your higher soul. That's what that is. And that's directly attached to, your consciousness. So, yeah, I mean, I really don't really know what else to say but every time she puts a dress on, it is in fact, a body bag is what Spirit is saying. Now I'm getting body double too. It's interesting. I'm getting body double. Let me sit with this for a minute. Body double. Yeah. It's the same thing, y'all. So sometimes we're seeing the Katie Clone 3.0, and sometimes we're seeing a body double. That's what I'm saying, y'all. As far as we know, we don't know what we're seeing because have our memories also been taken out? some of our consciousness been extracted, some of our memories on how we remembered this situation, not just Kate, but other situations as well. This is what I'm saying. If we let this one slide, because if they can like X this lady out right in front of us and then show us another version that don't even, not only does it not look the same, but even the kids are reacting to this new version. And not only that, it doesn't even have the same energy signature as before. So if we can let this one slide, then what's the difference when they do this to you? Because surely, if we let this slide, and what this basically means is that we have also been tampered with. Because if we can't stand on truth, then that means the truth has been taken out over here, or more lies added in over here. This is what I'm talking about, of how easy it is to actually replace consciousness. It can be done in a laboratory. It could be done if you go into a, so to speak, hospital. They had to find a way to get her to a location, or to get her, down where they could explain it to the public, to get her down, because she was upholding the old system. Well, what do you think happened to Anne? It's the same thing. They were the only ones like following the rules. Not rules, but they were following the way that things have been done. They were upholding the system, when in fact the system is falling, and it's being taken down from the inside out. William is part of that. And I'm gonna be surprised if Charles is part of it too. And Harry is the wild card. I'm telling you, there's something interesting about Harry. Something he's going to come through at the final moment, and he's going to be the finisher of this thing. Something interesting is going to happen with Harry. Not like the finisher, but what I'm seeing is he could resurrect it. It's almost as if this is a real life movie. I'm getting the sense that William, the one that is actually supposed to be in place to uphold it, is the one not doing it. And Harry, the one that is not supposed to be upholding it, so to speak, because he left, is actually going to come back around and resurrect it. But when he resurrects it, it still will not be good for the people. So this thing actually that William is doing, he is tearing it down from the inside out, technically is the right thing to do. This is, I know it sounds, we always want a villain, right? I'm not here to vilify anyone. I'm here to really look at all aspects, right? Because I still got my consciousness. You got your consciousness, you can look at all aspects. What I'm saying is, actually, the savior that's going to come, Harry, is going to actually be the wrong thing to do. The person trying to tear it down, William, even though he's not doing it right, but it's actually the right thing to do, is to tear this down, because it's not just this situation, this monarchy getting teared down. It's the whole old ways of doing things. Even the religions are going. Even everything, even the old images of God is going. The whole thing is being pulled down. All of it. And some want to keep it going. Some want to tear it down. It is a divide in consciousness. There's some of us, I keep saying, this is the Mandela effect, y'all. Some of us will remember Kate, a certain way. Some of us remember her passed away, like myself, because there's no energy signature there. I haven't been able to find an energy signature since the first day I did the first video on this. This is not an energy of a living woman. It just is not. An energy don't lie. It really just doesn't. It really doesn't. So they're building up Mandela effect. It's deep. It's very deep. But the whole point is, what Spirit told me today is that every time you see this dress go on, meaning these public events, That dress is a body bag. It's covering up a dead body. That's what I'm saying. A dead consciousness. Yeah, the body might be there. The body's not you. It's hardware. You are software. You're your program. Every time we see that dress, it's covering up her, her consciousness, what has happened to her. You are your soul essence, your spirit consciousness. You're not your body. It's just what I'm saying. Let me see if there's anything else I want to say about this. That was just a quick video, and I know this thing of consciousness is a little difficult, but guys, you really need to get the Great Expansion, this cosmic Bible. It explains consciousness, and in fact, it's about a group of beings that basically use their telepathy abilities to kind of put me in hypnosis to deliver this message to humanity. Humanity is in incubation. Humanity is getting chips. We're getting all chipped up. Humanity is getting a new frequency, a new code. Humanity is getting something new to their heart space. This is all in the cosmic Bible. Humanity is getting a new consciousness. So when I see stuff like this does not seem far-fetched, because I already know what I know, and of what, the information that was channeled. This is a channeled Bible. Guys, this information, actually, our current Bibles and biblical texts, some of those are written thousands of years after the fact. This actually is coming to you in real time. So now we're able to make real decisions in real time so that we can evolve and grow. So just go ahead and pick that up. It's on Amazon. Subscribe to the channel, guys, and also subscribe to the 54 Technology. This is where we do all of the beautiful work that we do in our Ascension program and apprenticeship, and we do a gift activation for the ones of you guys who believe that you have these special gifts and abilities. We have a session, me and Kiahe, where we activate those gifts, right? So just email if you would like your own quantum telekinetic reading, or if you're interested in the Ascension program. All the details will be down below. But let go, y'all. This book is juicy. You know how the Bible gives, like, makes these characters and they do these like amazing things, and obviously we know that you cannot walk on water. We know you can't divide, two fish and feed a multitude. We know these things, but this is how a human mind has to take the attributes of source and give it personality, images, and scripts. And this cosmic Bible is pretty much the same, but these characters really do come alive. And is it an alien invasion, girl? I'm gonna let you decide. But nevertheless, it is very powerful. And this is actually the only book on the market, Bible, that actually talks about how to ascend in real time. Where are we ascending to? Where is the location of the new earth? These are questions that we actually really need. What do we do? How do we do it? What chakra is going to take us there to this new earth? It's all there. You're not going to have to be searching through videos anymore. All of the information is right here. Okay. So I did want to show that to you guys, and just pick up your copy on Amazon, guys. But I'm out of here, guys. I'm out of here. Once again, be well, guys. Be well as we walk together in divine love. Bye.